Hello and welcome to WOW's Operation Replays. Today I have another replay from Deathwing in the Illinois. Today, and it's a ranked battle, so he's got Cossack, Chungmu, Kitakaze, 2 Illinois, and the Augustus Percival. Let's see what he's against. Doesn't really want to show me. Well, we'll find out. Oh. Nope. Looks like we're gonna have to find out the hard way, folks.
Battle starts.
Turn this on so we can at least see. And this is a really great map. I really do like this map. It's a pure DD map. Now, as you can see by his DDs, he's got Cossack, Chungmu, and Kitakaze. These are great DDs. Both of them are very powerful DDs. Of course, you know, the CV drops the fighter. Kudos to the CV. And it looks like Chungmu wants B. There's not much communicating, so that's unfortunate. And it looks like they've got, for the enemy we see so far, is the Graf Zeppelin, a Delaware. What else do we see? Another Illinois, Yugamo. That's unfortunate. I feel bad for the Yugamo. He gets outgunned by everything. You know, that poor Yugamo going... And a Jutlin. Jutlin's a great DD. But with the CV... Ooh, that's not going to be fun for the Yugamo. Let's hope he doesn't take Torps. And I think he is a stock Yugamo, too. Judging by the health. Now you see how the Graf Zeppelin just kind of threw those 6 planes away. His rocket planes are just there for spotting. His main damage is like his bombers and his torps. Looks like they're asking the Kidda to stay there, because the Kidda can basically gun down both those DDs. And it looks like Deathwing realizes he has to fight 2 battleships. Not a fun scenario. Not a fun scenario. Not even I would like this scenario for Deathwing. From his initial gameplay, we kind of understand how he played it the first time, but I'm sure he's had lots more practice in it since we last saw him the last time. So we'll see how he does. Now the Graf is going for the Kidda. Kidda doesn't have the best mover ability, but it doesn't look like he strikes the Kidda. He's going straight for our Illinois friend here. Now there is a smoke screen, so we don't know what D's are in. You just kind of see the Graf Zeppelin. He's only so. I mean, he's not really timing those attacks where he can get those cross shots, because he's going far out and around instead of turning back in sooner. There's no reason he could not have made that second strike. And right now, you know, Deathwing's priority's off cooldown, but he doesn't pop it because, you know, why would you? I mean, he takes maybe like, what, a torp looks like, maybe? Yeah, 2 torps, not much damage to him. And he is running Halsey, but the other Illinois is not running Halsey. So, if he gets Confederate, his reload's going to go down. Now, he's just shooting HE, which is probably the right thing to do. Looks like the Delaware is shooting HE at him. Interesting choice, Delaware. Interesting choice. Now, most people will complain, you know, these hybrid CVs are very overpowered. Yes, they're very powerful. But remember, that whole flight deck superstructure, that thing burns. Just aim for the superstructure and you will force these guys away. They have to basically dictate the terms of this engagement. And you see where the Delaware is kind of sitting near that island back there, because we don't see him yet. So we know he's just kind of sitting there doing his thing. He's trying to push up. Now the Kidda does take out the Yugamo. That is the only thing holding them up on that side. And see the Jutlin and and the Kidda and the CV and the Kidda are basically gunning down that Jutland, Jutland's gonna go down. There's no way he can overcome that. If they take out that CV or that DD, the Jutland, it's basically at this point it would be game over. Or it'd be very hard for them to at least come back. But you just see how DeathWing is just shredding these planes. And he's not really taking much damage from
torpedoes to starboard.
The battleships, and he's showing a broadside. Now the Illinois is turning back at him, on him. Now they've lost 2 DDs, and so it is a Lo Yang that's left. Lo Yang's a very powerful DD. That's probably why the Jutland or our friend Cossack didn't push the Kidda, or the Cossack didn't push the Lo Yang, because Lo Yang has 5.5 kilometer hydro, so it would outspot Cossack and gun it down. So there's not much he could have done except spot, torp, and do the usual. Now, looks like the CV wasn't able to get any good strikes on the Lo Yang, but in a 1v1, assuming that Kidda's still pretty healthy, I don't see no reason why he could not gun down that Lo Yang. Now, I don't understand why the Illinois are not turning back in to try to help kill this Jutland, because if they get the Jutland down, or the... Why do I keep saying Jutland? The Lo Yang down. Sorry, folks. It's basically game over. Now, we see the Illinois is running away. He's going to try to help protect his CV, but he's got 2 permafires, so that's going to just burn him down. And DeathWing's just letting the fire tick. And this Cossack's there to help him. And look at that hill. That hill just comes up and brings him back up to half health. I know people say these hybrids are really strong, but I honestly don't believe these guys are that strong. I really don't. I played Nebraska in operations. I did not like it. I did not enjoy that ship at all. The accuracy was man. Now I imagine the Delaware is better because it gets that tier 9 aim module, which makes everything American look better. It makes Congress look better. It makes the Alaska look good. It makes the Congress look weak because it doesn't get that ability. Now you see, these things are just so one-sided. Like,
the ship is on fire.
He'll probably just... These things basically spit out HE. These hybrids spit out HE. Person DCPs. They bring the bombers in. They set you on fire again. Is it annoying? Absolutely. But it's so one-sided and like one-dimensional. It's not even really fun. Now the Kidda does lose to the Lo Yang, but that's if the Lo Yang had his Hydra, there's nothing the Kidda could have done. Now that Lo Yang doesn't, looks like Lo Yang. Oh, Lo Yang does take out the Illinois. This Lo Yang knows what he's doing. Now the Delaware is basically has to turn away. He can't really go toe-to-toe with the Kidda or the Cossack. Cossack can just burn him, and those bombs are only average for killing. Now see right there, he knows that DeathWing was broadside, and he's still shooting HE. He's got 2 fires on him. This guy's going down. Because that's superstructure, folks. The superstructure. He's going down. The Cossack just melts him. Because it's a superstructure. If you're against these guys, hit the superstructure. Hit the flight deck. Those guys go down fast. This Delaware player wasn't apparently the best. Now it's just the Graf Zeppelin and this Lo Yang left. From what I've been seeing, it's been pretty It was a really one-sided match again for Mr. Deathwing here. I thought it would be a little bit closer, but it's been pretty one-sided so far. The Lo Yang's the only thing still alive, and I know he's going to try to cap A, but he's not going to be able to cap A that forever because of the CV.
Problem solved, sir.
Cossack's moving up, and Cossack still has a lot of health. Now, the Chungmu is basically... How's Mr. Chungmu doing? Oh, yeah, Chungmu's going down. Graf Zeppelin secondaries, not fun. But he is keeping the Graf Zeppelin busy to allow his team time. I mean, obviously, you know, the Graf Zeppelin's going to go for the Illinois. That's a foregone conclusion. If he doesn't die to torch. Oh, and Chungmu picks up the Graf Zeppelin. Kudos to the Chungmu. Great job, boy. Now, it's just Mr. Lo Yang here. Now, I feel bad for the Lo Yang. Now, Mr. Murdoch. I feel bad for him. I really do. He did a really good job this match. But... I felt like had they sent, you know, the Yugamo to C and kept their Hydro DDs at A, it might have been a little bit more different. They wouldn't have been able to push them as aggressive because the Jutland and the Lo Yang Hydro, that would have been very hard to overcome for a DD. But yeah, I don't know why you would bring a Graf Zeppelin. It is the worst carrier you can bring. A Kaga, a Chokolov, hell, even an Enterprise would be better. Any CV's better than the Graf Zeppelin. But it was just a one-sided, real easy victory for Deathwing here. He did crack 123K for an Illinois. That's not bad. So that's not a bad replay.